Patrick's big fat poll of the day. The question of the day for everybody, so we can put the poll up on our social media, is who will be the biggest breakout player for the Cowboys this season? You can join the conversation on our Specs text line. 512-337-3776 is the Specs text line. There are some easier candidates. Now, I'm not counting Micah Parsons or Trayvon Diggs. Micah Parsons is going to get paid. Trayvon Diggs is going to get paid. He's already gotten paid. But Tony Pollard, we know I still think he could be a breakout. We haven't seen him as the main guy for a season. Deuce Vaughn is definitely on that list. We've got a Deuce Vaughn. The deuce gets loose is what Not an App Guy says on the Specs text line. So there is a vote for that. We could see it on the defensive end. A's and 0 for the Cowboys, breakout player. I think DeMarvion could be there. I don't know, though, because I don't know how many reps he's going to get. We know that Mike McCarthy said yesterday that Mozzie Smith was kind of more in that mode about, get ready for special teams play. We don't want to play you too much because we want you to kind of get used to having time off and then having to come back on the field. It's a weird way to prep to have other guys that aren't going to play. I don't know. Maybe it was his first preseason game, and that was how he was saying it. But it did not seem yesterday like he wanted to play the rookies a ton of minutes and give the guys a bunch of reps in the regular season. Maybe that'll change. And if DeMarvion Overshawn can show what he can do, he will definitely get playing time. He's definitely one of those candidates. Is Brandon Cooks? Brandon Cooks, it's hard to put as a breakout guy, but does he come out and challenge CeeDee Lamb for the number 1 spot? Do we get that? Does Michael Gallup finally show up? Does Tolbert show up and take over for Michael Gallup? Who's basically taking over a position for somebody else? Who's going to step up? I think Deuce Vaughn is an easy one to say is going to step up over Rico Dowdle or Malik Davis. I don't know if he can compete with Tony Pollard at his size, but who knows? He's looked great so far. DeMarvion Overshawn, does he get crack in and start playing that lineup more and more? And by the time we get to week 12, DeMarvion Overshawn is starting to get, 40 to 50% of the reps. Is that a possibility? Maybe. I don't know if that's what the Cowboys are looking for out of their rookies. We know it's not going to be Boss Man Fats, even though he's in the best shape. He's in the best shape he's ever been. He's working the hardest. It's not going to be him. Eric Scott, maybe? Maybe you get him in there? Maybe he steps up at cornerback position as a breakout player this year. I'm just curious. Who can make it to our first Pro Bowl? One of those questions. Who do you got for us? Tell us on the Specs text line. 512-337-3776. Whoever said Cooper Rush breakout player, you're just being mean now. We know Dak Prescott's going to play this season. We know he is. Dak Prescott is not as bad as you guys make him out to be. I know you hate him. You better get used to him. He's your starting quarterback. Unless some magic if they draft. Because if you're rooting for Cooper Rush, he's never going to be the starter there. You got to hope that Cooper Rush does bad enough that they have to go draft another guy who can take his job. That's really what you need to be hoping for, is that Cooper Rush is so bad that they blow him out and have to draft a rookie in the 4th, 5th, 6th round, and that guy's your hope. That's what you Cowboys fans need to be hoping for. You got to think long term, not short term. We'll get to more of your text. We also have, the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, because it's the only thing they have better than Philly. Are you a Philly fan on there? Is that what you're going for? Dallas. Look, I don't like many things out of Philadelphia, but I will give respect to the Eagles.